Hello, once again, from me, Leanne, and him.
Michael.
And him.
Meow.
Pumpini. Yeah.
And we're off.
I don't know why he refuses to sit with us when we live stream. He sits with us very happily the rest of the time, but when we live stream, he's like, nah, screw this. I'm out.
He loves the chairs.
But there you go. That's cats for you. Yeah. Exciting news. We are streaming in not one, not two, but 3 places today, Michael.
Really?
I'm sure this is news to you as well.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yes, we are. YouTube. Actually, 4. YouTube, the Scrimba dashboard.
Scrimba dashboard?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I swear I've shown it when you were here.
Don't
Let's get it up again anyway. Actually, it will be interesting to see. No, I don't want the striped dashboard. Scrimba.
Right.
Here we are.
Oh, wow, okay.
Here we are. I could click
okay.
this and then I would see myself, but if I did that, you'd probably hear me twice yet again.
Okay. So that's 2.
Is it? I thought it was 3.
Well, YouTube, this.
LinkedIn.
Oh, okay.
And as of today, Twitch.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Wow, cool. Nice.
It is cool. So,
although, can you just tell me, what is Twitch?
I don't know, something the kids are using. I was told that it would be good if we streamed to Twitch. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to find the link. Probably not that one.
And how do people actually discover these Twitch links?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Twitch.
Hashtag professionals.
Channel. That's what we want. Oh, look, I'm going to... Here we are.
Oh, right. Nice.
Yeah, I'm duplicating myself on purpose for once. Probably would be good if I muted that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes. So, all of you...
Whoa. Look at that recursion. All the way.
Okay. I'm going to close that. All of you who wanted to watch us on Twitch, you can do that now. Yeah. Oh, someone shared the link. I don't know who. Mysterious.
Us? Is that the Scrimba account?
Mm-hmm.
Twitch Scrimba account looks like it.
Ah. Dan says, you follow the Twitch account and receive notifications whenever the person goes live. Cool.
Oh, wow.
Then.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That sounds good. So, ZZons says, streaming on Twitch is a good idea.
Can someone drop a link like Twitch for old people so I can read it?
I think what's good about it is, well, people were saying you can use the chat even when you're on full screen, I think. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Dave Collinson had us on YouTube and Scrimba. Double whammy.
Yeah.
Really echoing.
Mm.
I hope that's because you had us on twice and not because I am generally echoing.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So. Nice. Well, cool. I guess I'll just watch our other stream on Twitch so I can just learn it.
I don't know if you can watch it afterwards or not on Twitch.
No, I mean whenever you're going to be interviewing someone.
Ah, I see.
So I can just have a look at from the Twitch side.
Yes, sounds good.
Oh,
So,
well, cool.
hello to all of you who have joined us today, and hello to everyone watching in the future, be that tonight or in 300 years, long after we're dead.
Right, yeah, existentialist here.
I hope our legacy lives on that long, although I very much doubt it.
In a vat.
Yeah, no, it might be. We've got lots of people here. I would love to say all your names, but that would take a while. I will say the first person to log in, other than me, I came at 4 o'clock to say hello. The second person was 3 Rohan Nagmoti, who said, we are waiting.
Not sure if that's a nag or anticipation. Either or.
Tom Chant says, you will live on through your YouTube. Yeah. Although when CSS dies, I guess my YouTube will be kind of useless. Although, I don't know, it will be historical, won't it? So, on with the show. What do you think of this week's challenge, Michael? Have you seen it?
So
yes, that was an accident, but hello. Here it is.
yeah,
Oh, no, that's not it. This is it. It was an idea from last week's stream, actually. Nikhil Tanwar said, good that you're doing this. Can you make some serious clones? And once we'd established that this person didn't mean a clone army, but a clone of websites, I thought, they might be onto something. So I thought cloning a Netflix card for your favorite movie.
Yeah, very good. Good idea. Yeah, I seen it in the live stream, so yeah, quite looking forward to that. And obviously, Snatch is our favorite film, so
yes, which brings me neatly to my next point. Snatch is our favorite film, as Michael says. Here it is, little overlay there. And the reason it's our favorite film is that it's the first film we ever watched together, isn't it?
Yeah. And we kind of we were training to be English language teachers.
Yep.
And this film has an amazing array of accents, so it's just fantastic.
Yeah, that's true. It's got Irish Traveller. It's got East End Gangsters, well, kind of most of them. It's got an American in there.
Yeah.
It's got it all. Yes.
Yeah.
And we liked this film so much. And this character here, his name is Bullet Tooth Tony.
He used to be a Chelsea football player.
Yeah, the actor in real life used to be a footballer. And in the film, there is a scene where he is smashing someone's head in a car door to the tune of Madonna's Lucky Star.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And here's a gif of him doing that. And it's extremely amusing to hear Madonna's Lucky Star in the background as he does this. And that then became our favourite song. So we even danced to it.
Oh, you dug out that picture.
At our wedding. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That was our wedding song. Yeah, a bit morbid if you think about it from the point of view of the film, but it's a good song.
Yeah.
Good song.
Yes, indeed. So that is why Snatch is our favourite film. And 50 people are watching.
Woohoo.
Yes. And then Ruffalo says, great choice. Do you want to buy a dog? Yes, That's the line from a film. There's also a dog in the film. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's a good dog. Yeah. Afro Hula says, oh, so sweet. In a way, yeah. Yes. Oh. Some insight into Twitch. A lot of people stream games on Twitch, says Zeons. One feature I like is that you can watch streams after they've been finished. Okay, well, that answers that then.
Cool, fair enough.
Serhan says, no, that's a sense of humour. We try, yes. Right, let's get on with it. So, Michael.
Yeah. Oh, wow, from absolute scratch.
From absolute scratch, yes. Well, that's what everyone else had to do, so it seems only fair. And there is a stretch goal as well. We can add functionality to this, which is the part that gives more info. Right.
Cool, fair enough.
But first things first, I reckon.
Yeah, and we've got, 50 minutes left? Ooh, that's... I have no idea how long this card can take.
Can you move in a bit? You're not in the frame.
Whoops. I guess.
Too much revolving.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, right. Well, let's get on with it then.
The camera a bit. Instead of me moving, let's move the camera.
No, don't work hard. Work smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Div. With a class of, I'm going to go card container. That's that. Now, looking at this, I see two main sections. The kind of hero, I guess you'd call it.
Mm-hmm.
Hero of this card, at least. And the info.
I think you can probably show it on that screen so people can see what you're pointing to.
Can they not see that?
I don't think so.
No, they can't. No.
Or do you have...
I do.
Picture somewhere? Ah, look.
It's already in my bin because I thought I would be able to do that, but never mind. Here we go. I'll drag it out. Oh, crikey, no, don't drag 141 items out of your bin. That would be catastrophic. Do you remember that on Windows? If you press the wrong button, it would open like every file somehow, and then you'd just have to wait 10 minutes for them to load. No, you're too young for that. Okay. I remember it, and it was awful. So anyway, yes, we have the hero and the info.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. Another div, I reckon, with a class of, keep things simple, hero, and then another div with a class of hero, no, not hero, movie, info. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I don't think this really needs to be a div. I think that can just be an image.
Okay.
I'm going to do that instead. And if it transpires that a div would have been better, I'll add it back in. Hero, image. Yeah, which I conveniently found earlier. So I'll now drag that in and...
I think that's the whole card, no? Yeah, that's the whole card. Boop. Oh, that's the one.
Which I conveniently found earlier. So I'll drag that in.
Cut.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And okay, fine, I'll rename it here. Snatch hero. Go JPEG. Let's see what that's doing. Okay, it's in. That's
cool.
Good. Ruffalo says, I wish I were that young. I'm not sure how I would say that. Dizage says, anyone else find the video really blurry? Interesting. I might have set it up wrong. I will check. General. No, it says I'm in high definition. Maybe you need to wipe your screen.
Maybe.
Let me know. Yes. No. Good.
No, okay. No.
How many times do you watch Snatch in a year?
Not lately.
We haven't watched it lately. I think we should watch it again.
Yeah, but there were a couple of years, so I think a couple of times a year, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a size on this image because it's huge.
Click it off. Good. So size on the... Oh, I see.
Yeah. Snatch hero. Because otherwise I cannot see anything else I'm doing. So we'll do width 100%. Well, that didn't work.
Is there a class on that?
Nope. I guess that's why. Let's try again. Class equals. Keep things short and sweet, and then I can delete this. There we go. And that is something at least like what I want. And if I want to change something else later, can do. Make the width 400 and height auto. 400 what?
Pixels?
Intriguing. Let me know. Ineza says it looks like that. It's not clear on my YouTube, but Twitch is fine. Oh, if anyone else is watching on YouTube and it is fine, let me know. Or if it's not. There's 60 people watching now. Okay, let's move on. So now I'm going to concentrate on these, putting these things into the HTML. So I can see that there are 3 kind of lines, I guess, and I'm going to put them into a div each because I'm planning.
Yeah. So like the first one is like the buttons, the second one is the rating and the duration, and the third one is like tags. Pretty
much.
Cool.
Yeah. So div class. Let's call it. Are they buttons? I guess they are buttons. Button container. Yep. And then another div, which I'm going to call movie info. Does that seem like a reasonable name?
Yeah. Sounds good.
And then another div.
Oh, I think you already have 3.
No. Get rid of that one then.
Yeah.
And the final one.
Tags?
Yeah, tags. Could call it description. But there we go. Okay. Doug Moore. Yes, he had to change the quality though. That makes sense. You can change what quality you're watching it on YouTube. Okay. So the photo doesn't enlarge past its original size. How do you know its original size? Even I don't know its original size.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Then the person who said that we should have this at 400 and height auto.
I see. So it wouldn't
read the comment before it, Lo. Okay. YouTube sets it to a lower resolution. Oh no, now you have to go to your settings and change it. That's something else.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one that was. Oh, maybe it was the previous comment on Twitch, but we're seeing all the aggregated comments. So when you say previous, it might not be previous to us.
I think it's this one. You should maybe set max width on the image to 100%.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, cool.
Never really know when to use max width and when to use width, but I mean, I kind of do sometimes. But anyway, let's move on. Yes, button container. So now we want to add in these 4, 5 buttons. And I included the icons already in here. So that shouldn't be too much of a pain.
I see. Yep.
Now, how to do it. I think I'm going to put them in as
SVGs?
I mean, they're buttons, aren't they? So I think they should be buttons.
Oh, I see. Right.
I'm getting into an argument with myself about HTML, which is never a fun place to be in life, is it?
Yeah, but you can always just insert an image or an SVG inside of a button, right?
Yeah. I mean, the SVGs are here. I wouldn't want to put the SVG directly into the HTML because that just makes the HTML look like an absolute mess, as we saw last week in the cat challenge.
Ah, right. Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Source down.svg. Oh no. First off, I need to go into the icons folder. Okay. Well, it's loaded, so that's good.
Yeah. You can also close.
Got to close this. Yeah. Yeah. But in the chat, let me know which of the 4 options of viewing you are using. Where are you watching us from? YouTube, LinkedIn, Scrimba dashboard, or Twitch? I am intrigued. Oh, I am. See, who's watching where? Plus, are these in the right order? No, I need.
Yeah, I think you need play first.
Yes, help me out here. Play and then plus.
Plus, thumb up, thumb down. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, yeah.
And thumbs down.
Oh, look at that. There's already a down in there.
Sweet.
And then just down, I think.
Just down.
Okay. They are in.
Cool.
They've got the default button styles on them. But interestingly, we're not getting the cursor pointer, which I thought was part of the default button, but maybe it actually isn't. Yeah, interesting. Ooh, YouTube, LinkedIn, YouTube. I'm on YouTube, so I thought this is where the most chat would be happening. Yeah, that's a good point. YT, YouTube. Seems like mostly YouTube. Oh, some Twitch. Yes. Okay, what does this say? Dave Collinson. The component would be a card with buttons as components rendered by the card component. I think this is referring to something else. Okay, if you would make it in React, says Hello World, would you think the buttons are components? Or the component would be the whole card? What are your views, Michael?
I would probably, so far, I would just make a card as a component. Because button, right now, as the button, I mean, I can see where you're coming from, but right now, the way the button looks, it's like I probably wouldn't make it a separate component because there isn't enough to just distinguish it, because it would just be React layer straight over a plain button with an image. So it makes no difference.
It's not a very complex button, basically.
Yeah, right now it's not. It doesn't really do much and stuff. But if you start adding like handlers and there is a lot of stuff going on with the button clicks and things, then yeah, probably it would become a separate component.
Interesting question. Thank you. And thank you to Dave for the answer. And you. So that's those. Now we're going to put in the info. I'm going to call this movie info. So we have a rating, which I reckon they're all going to be paragraph classes.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, as if I know what I'm talking about.
Class equals rating 94% match. Yep. And then I'm just going to copy this. What's the next thing?
The next thing is
certification, I think that's called.
Oh, really? I thought it was like PG rating or something.
Yeah, that's a bit confusing, actually. I'm going to call this match rating.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Is it?
No. Or IMDb. Ooh, it's probably,
stop confusing things.
It probably is.
Certification. 18.
Okay.
And then the next thing is length. Well, at least there's no discussion on that one.
I mean, really? Is that film like 18 only? Yeah.
I don't know. There's violence. There's guns.
I don't know. Well, the first time I watched it, I was definitely under 18.
I wasn't.
But
1 hour. 42 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's those. And now we're finally on to the last bit. This interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
Should this be a list, do you think, in the chat? Or should it be just paragraphs? Does it matter, really? Because it kind of looks like a list, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do a list anyway.
Because it's distinctly the same category, isn't it?
Just for a bit of variety. So then...
This is unordered list.
Yeah. Ool.
Yeah.
And then 3 lees. Okay. And then we do witty. Rarer. I have never typed that word before.
Oh, okay.
I probably never will again. But here we are.
I'm not even entirely sure what it means.
I think it means like kind of off the cuff
gritty
type of thing. Nah.
No.
Define irrelevant. Showing a lack of respect for people or things that are generally taken seriously. That's kind of like you, Michael.
I mean, to be fair, that's a very good description for that film, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
There we go. Absolutely. What was the last one? Dark comedy. Okay.
Yeah.
So that, I think, is the HTML we need. I am wondering how we're going to make these dots. Actually, I have an idea for how we're going to do that.
Fair enough.
Let's move on. I think with the dots.
You're not going to tell me.
What we can do, possibly.
Yeah.
Because they've got dots built into the list. And I think we can just remove the first one. And then that would do what we want.
Yeah.
However, first we have to get everything. Spelling is still wrong? What? Surely not.
Is it? Maybe capitalization.
Oh, irreverent.
Oh.
It's not just the spelling that's wrong, it's my understanding of the whole word. So, irreverent, that's going to have to do. Otherwise, I'll change it to something else if that's not right.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, like, even here, people still point out spelling mistakes.
Oh, spelling matters, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. Command +8 is the dot. What's this? Oh, maybe that would work. Let's give it a go. And then I get this. Don't really want that. Anyway, let's come back to that. We must move on. Display inline block.
You can see like the next line.
Yeah. So, how would you go about styling this, Michael?
We'll probably make the bottom part now.
Well, yes, because we've already done the top part.
Well, yeah, I mean like the dark backdrop.
The background in, you reckon?
Yeah, and then just inline all those elements that need to be in line.
Okay, let's do that. What I like to do, which I found makes my life easier when I'm doing CSS, is I take a screenshot of the HTML, usually after I've tidied it up, so I can then have it open on my other screen, and then I can see what kind of classes I've given to things and so on. So there's a tip.
Oh, I see, right.
Okay.
I suppose like in VS Code, you can just split the screen anyway. So you don't have to take a screenshot.
Yeah, that's true. We're not in VS Code, we're in Scrimba, but we'll consider that for future updates. So, I think we should.
Yeah, splitting the screen would be neat.
I'm going to do.
Frodo, if you're watching.
Card container. Background.
Yeah.
Back.
Probably just a little bit off, isn't it?
What's off?
Well, it's not like 100% black.
No, that's true.
Because it's like, well, they recommend when you have black and white colors, they're never 100% white. I think it's like, what is it, hex for black? I can't remember now.
000.
Yeah, and I think they're basically saying that you should make it like 0001 or something.
Slightly blue.
No, it's like all 6 zeros. Well, sorry, 5 zeros and a 1.
Big difference.
Or maybe 10. I can't remember. But they basically say,
I know what you mean. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Really, what I'm going to do is go HTML, color picker.
Yeah.
And pick 000. I don't really want a slightly red one. So I will go to color groups. I will go to black.
Shades? Oh, they're on the...
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will take this one out.
Ah, there we go. Perfect.
Yes, yeah. That is much nicer. You're totally right. Oh, there's another one suggested. 222? Really? Let's give 222 a go, because that's easier to remember. I think that's quite nice. Okay, so that's that. So now, moving on to the positioning of things. So we've got this. I'm going to use grid, Michael.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I know. How do you feel about grid?
I know nothing about it. I mean, I understand it conceptually compared to flexbox, because I do not understand flexbox at all.
Do you?
No, I have no idea what it even means.
Interesting. So button container, movie info, and tags all need grid. So put that in. Display. Grid. Now.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Right. So you're basically having a grid that is going to be... So the first row is going to have how many columns? 5? Or is that not how it works?
I think that's how it works.
Okay. So we're going to have 3 rows. First row is 5 columns. The second one 3 columns, and the other one 3 columns.
I think it's easier if they all have 5 columns, and then we spread these, for example, across 2.
Aha. Okay.
Yeah, let's give that a go. Grid template columns. Repeat. And then 5, because I want 5 columns.
Yeah.
1 FR. 2. Yikes.
But I think you need to also now specify rows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Grid template rows. Repeat 3. Do I actually want that? Probably not. I don't want fractions because that one's pretty big and these are smaller. So I guess I'm going to set them manually. Let's try 1M. No, 2M. 1M. 1M. I think the problem is there's no height on the card. That was not the problem. Oh no. What is wrong? Oh, no, that's an interesting point. 171717.
Someone
It's
looked
the
it up.
same as Netflix. Lovely.
I actually looked it up.
Now, why is this not working in the way that I expect? What I will do to try to debug this is go down here and add
Oh,
this.
no. Do you not want...
So that's what I want, isn't it? That is now working well.
So when you say display grid, you're basically declaring a separate grid for every single class. I think you want a grid to be displayed on a container.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
And now, yeah, that seems to work.
Well, it's only working for the top row, though.
Does it?
Well, yeah, because these are still...
So if you comment out these two declarations, grid template and grid rows. Right.
So actually, it's not doing anything. Yeah, put the first 4 buttons in their own div. Interesting. I probably will. But first,
yeah, but I think you need to... What you're trying to solve right now is to have the rows.
I am going to continue in the way that I tried earlier because that worked. And if we have time to refactor, all the better. And if we don't, well, at least we haven't totally tanked.
Okay.
Not to panic code or anything. So how I did it earlier was like this. I'll show you quickly. And I had 3 there.
Yeah.
And then tags had, how many tags are there? 3. Oh. Three, 1 FR. That's not what happened earlier, though. How annoying.
So,
I reckon it's a problem in the HTML. I reckon there's like a missing closed one or something. So that closes that closes that, and that closes that. Div class movie info.
Oh, yeah. Oh, can you go back to your CSS? You have... In your CSS file, you have display. You're still displaying grid button contain a movie info instead of the card. Oh no, actually, you don't want it on the card, do you?
I don't know why I'm faffing like this. I could just look at the one I made earlier and let's do that. So description.
So with your what's your index HTML looking like?
It's looking like this.
Do you have movie info, match rating?
Yeah, no, I think it should be on movie info then if we're going to do it your way. Yeah. Display.
is movie info underscore or
Yes.
yeah.
And then. And now.
Okay. No? Isn't that so you have the columns?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Looks like 5.
Yeah, but there's only 3 divs.
Yeah. So it's basically spacing it out. So you probably need the rows now.
No,
Again, I don't.
That's not what I want, Michael. Why am I listening to you? This went well when I did it on my own. I want this. Leave me alone.
I don't know why you were listening to me. I don't know.
I don't know why this is doing this. It's really annoying. Okay.
Love it.
You don't need grid for this. Okay.
No, I think Leanne knows that she doesn't need a grid, but she wants to use a grid. Oh god, I love this.
Oh yeah, totally. Right, let's try something else.
You're like back to the old habits.
Display flex.
Oh,
Okay.
that reminds me of our driving lessons.
Same level of panic, actually. Yeah. Okay.
Leanne, you're still on the clutch. Depress the clutch if you want to go. The engine goes. Epic. Anyway, let's ball.
I need to. Woo. Okay. Should I start again?
I mean, look, we've got the thing, so it's a little bit annoying that we can't see the HTML at the same time.
Okay. You invited him to do this with you, and you're asking why he's listening to him. Yeah, there is that. Okay, no, honestly, I think this is totally fine. Look at it calmly. Movie info needs nothing at the moment.
Yeah.
Button container, that needs display flex, definitely. Yeah. Movie info also needs display flex, which it's got. Tags needs display flex, which it's got.
Yeah.
So everything's in place here.
So you need now what? Display column or something.
No, that thing that switches it around.
Row?
Flex direction.
Oh, right. Well, that's funny. Okay.
Column. Why is it affecting all of them?
What do you mean? Well, you're selecting all of them.
That's why. Is it? No.
Yeah, so display flex needs to be on movie info, I think. Yeah, and
yeah, but it also needs to be on here, I think. On these.
See, that's when I would just take a pen and a pencil and start drawing it.
Yeah, and then these need row. Yeah. No.
No?
I don't understand why this isn't working.
Can you show the HTML, because I can't see it behind the microphone. Yeah. So can you
What's
show
the chat saying? Please don't smash his head with a car door. Add flex direction column to movie info.
Just movie info.
Okay.
You need to probably remove.
Yeah. I don't think I want that though.
Come on, let's just do it.
No, look, this one is working out okay now.
Yeah.
This one.
So you need to, yeah, because now you have a row, so
I
you need to
honestly
add
think it's a
the
problem.
certification. Now you need to take movie. That's why, because there are two. They're both named the same. This movie info is named the same as the container movie info.
Oh, God.
That's why it's not working. So just call it, I don't know.
Card content.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. I told you it was a problem with the HTML.
Yeah.
So now this goes back in here. So that's what we wanted.
Yeah, cool. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Wow. Yes. You selected movie info twice in the display flex. Lol. Lol indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay.
No, here. So now this movie info, you don't need the 2325. You probably don't need that.
No.
Yeah. And now all of that is also there. Movie info, you don't need that. Line 16. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. So that's flex, row, tag. So basically, these two can merge together because they're the same.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So,
yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so I think that's what we wanted in the first place.
I think so.
There you go.
You don't need flex direction row either. No, because that's the default.
Yeah.
Correct. It was only on there due to my
awesome.
flapping.
Just trying to figure out what's going on. Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. So the bug was that HTML had basically the same class applied to like a child of a container, and that was kind of messing it all up.
Yes. And then Garrett says, can't you already use grid template columns if you have display grid?
I mean, I'm not going to lie, but now you can go back to the grid and it's going to work.
It would, but I'm not going to do that because, yes.
Yeah.
So now I think we want in here, gonna have to get out the old flexbox cheat sheet.
Yeah.
And then space around. Now, I never know if it's justify content or the other one, but let's try this one. Space around. Actually, I think I want space between. Yeah. And now, yeah, looking good.
So now styling these rows individually.
Yep, I reckon so. And we're really up against it now, but never mind. So,
I mean, to be fair, this is a very realistic scenario. Sometimes you just bang your head on a problem for like half a day to then discover that you just made a silly typo and you just never seen it.
Really?
Yeah. It happens to me pretty regularly. Happens to everyone I know, to be honest.
That makes me feel a bit better.
Yeah.
So, border. None. I do want a border. I want a border actually of 1 pixel solid white background. For now, dark grey.
Oh, I see, right.
Color is going to be white. Oh, yes, I forgot about this fun and games. Because they are SVGs, we can't just change the color in an easy way. Well, you can change it in the SVG, but there's 5 of them. So you could do in here.
Oh, I see. So you have to style them somehow.
Fill equals white. And that's, you see, changed this one. But it's a bit of a faff doing that for all of them. And then if you want to change it, you've got to go in and change them all again, blah, blah, blah. I have found another way of doing it, which is filter, invert, whoops, 1.
Whoa.
But now that's inverted all of them. So this should be black, which will then get inverted to white.
Right.
And then we want border radius, 50%. And I reckon we want some padding. 1M. Okay, they're looking like buttons. I mean, that one's slightly in the wrong position. And this one's got a circle already around the icon, which we don't really want, but never mind. Just change the fill with CSS, lol. But how? What? Oh, no. I tried that. If you do this, I think you'd need to do like button SVG path.
What about like through? Yeah, like children. Would it be? I know. I don't think you would be able to do it with this. I think it's button image SVG path because you have it inside of an image.
No dice. How do you do it? Let me know.
Fill CSS? No? Oh, that I think Dave basically tells you like how to Google it.
Yes, I will come back to that one. But for now, I'm going to continue with this. Otherwise, I will have very little to show for an hour of hysteria. Yes. Okay, let's move on to movie info, which is going to the HTML. We have now established this. Yeah. So actually, they're more specific than that. I'm going to do the match rating now. Color. I found out earlier, this is it. I don't know if this is really interesting, but there are 2 colors, one called lime and one called lime green.
And they're the same.
Michael thinks all greens are the same, don't you?
Yeah, they're very similar.
Oh, I think lime green is a bit more accurate, so I'm going to go for that one.
Fair enough.
Font weight, bold. Actually, I'm going to change the font while I'm here. On the body, I don't know what the font is. If anyone knows, let me know. But for now, I'm going to say font family is Arial. Yes. Just add the fill rule, fill white rule. It works.
Oh, no? So you just literally type fill. So what changed?
Nothing. Interesting.
It looks like it's Helvetica. So.
Oh, okay. I will change this. No.
Oh, you already had Helvetica in that declaration.
But I only want that. Yeah, so I need to get rid of that. Okay, well, it's not just me typing it wrong. It could well be, you know. Okay, let's move on. 18. What did we call that in the HTML?
18 certification.
Yep, here. Color red. And what does it look like? It's like actually white.
Yeah, it's like it's white number with inside of a circle.
Background color red, it should be. And then a bit of padding. Going to do 0.5 ends. And the old border radius, 50%.
Oh, wow.
And then border, 1 pixel, solid, white.
Wow. Whoops. That should be a semicolon. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. So I think it's kind of it. So basically now you just need to hide the first bullet on the tags.
Well, and this is all a bit skew-if. And
yeah,
don't need that at the moment. So I'm going to delete it. And also, our card container doesn't have a max width, so it's just in answer to the person who asked if it was responsive.
No.
Well, in a sense, yes, but it's not quite what we want. So we're going to do width. What's that min-max thing? No, I don't think you can do that on a normal width.
Min-max?
You have to do it like min width, blah, blah, blah.
Ah, basically the breakpoints.
Yeah, but actually, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to do like 600 pixels.
I think, yeah, it would take us a little bit of time to actually just break it up for different screens and stuff.
Well, the thing is with a card, it wouldn't ever be a full screen, would it?
That's a good point. Yeah, so in that case, probably 400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a bit squidged, but never mind. I think that'll do. Okay. That's the wrong one. No, it's not.
No, that's all right. Card container.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is the right one. It's just in a slightly confusing order in my CSS. That's better. I like to write my CSS so that it matches the order you see it on the screen. I know some people do different things. They have like a typography section and stuff like that. And sometimes I think that's worth doing. But generally, it kind of makes sense to me if it's, showing in the order that I see it.
Okay.
Yes. We also need to spread this out.
So how do you do that?
But first, I'm going to do card container. Yeah. Body. I want to put it in the middle, basically. Margin O, auto on the body. Nope. Oh, right. Yeah, no. Display. Flex. And then the old justify content. Enter. And then
align items.
Well, yeah, but then we'd have to have a. Actually, yeah, that is a good idea because then we can put a smaller height on the card, which I think we would actually want because we wouldn't want it to be 100% of the viewport. So I reckon with the old max height. What do you reckon?
Interesting. Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah. 600 pixels.
I think he's.
Yeah, but then you would need to set the height as well.
Ah, right.
Or like the min height. Okay, I'm going to do this, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Right. Yeah.
Just height is good.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. What's going on in the old chat? Yeah, Garrett says, it bothers me that the icons aren't centered in the buttons. Yeah, it bothers me too. If anyone has an idea of how we can fix that, let me know. And in the meantime, we'll continue fixing this. Dave Collinson says, don't put height on the card container. It doesn't need one. Okay. I won't. Actually, yeah, you're totally right. Inesa says, in the button container, you need 2 divs, one for the first 4 buttons and another for the down arrow, so that you can use justify between to separate them. Yes, absolutely. Now, originally, I was going to use grid, which is why they only had 1. I didn't end up doing that. So.
Do you remember why?
Yes, because it went AWOL. What should we call it? Class button group? Navigation buttons?
Oh, I'm just so lazy with long words.
So these 4 go in here. Oh, for goodness sake.
Enter. Yeah.
What no?
Yeah. I said yeah. That's the one.
And then there's another one, which we'll call, expand button. And then move this in there.
You not just give that class to that button instead of creating a new div. Whoa, it actually has already done everything.
Yeah.
What? How?
Because now the flexbox is basically being applied one level above. So it's treating this as one unit and this as another unit. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Last button doesn't need to be in a div of its own.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Seems like it does. I reckon it's like a padding situation.
Do something to it.
Get the old dev tools out.
Which is why when I saw that it was like positioned correctly, I was like, well, yeah, fair enough, it works.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so there is some can I hover over that and so the button probably has its every button has some kind of padding around it, doesn't it? Oh no, maybe not.
That's within the button.
Right. I would bring back the div and just move on.
Or I can give it a margin left of auto. But then I would need a class to give it a margin left of auto. I think, yeah, I might stick with your idea, Michael. If it works, if it ain't broke, yeah.
Interesting.
So this section here needs a bit of padding, definitely.
Do you actually need that class though? Class expand button?
No.
No. And do you need
not currently.
Really? Are we going to try to do something to that button?
Well, you never know.
Yeah, well,
okay, fine.
And then class navigation buttons probably doesn't need anything either, because it's already bunched up.
Yeah, that's true.
There we are.
I do like to make my own life difficult. Yes, so card content now needs some padding.
Yeah.
Card container, hero, and then here, card content, padding, 1M.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oop, that semicolon.
Whoops. 1ML. Yes, and now I'm going to remove this. Yeah. Just checking through the chat.
I see.
Yeah. I created an inner container for the media info. Put the buttons in separate divs inside the inner container. Yes. Ooh.
Makes sense.
The reason the circles are not perfectly round is because they don't have a defined width and height. Oh. Okay. Let's give that a go. So that was button. Height. I don't know how big that is. 50 pixels. And width. 50 pixels. Are they centered now?
No, but you probably... I think that basically means that you can try to center them. Like, if you make it 60 pixels or 55, 55 and 55.
I think that's worse.
60-60? Or 60-55? Oh wow, look at that. 60 actually does look relatively okay.
Relatively, yeah. Put the old cursor pointer on.
Okay.
And while we're here, we'll do a button, hover, and button focus of light grey. Lightning? Oh, okay.
Colour.
Yeah, background colour.
Oh, yeah.
Light grey.
Yeah, that looks like
which is
the real thing.
Yeah, but why is it dark? Oh, because it's inverted. Because it's inverted here.
Ah.
It's
So,
like
so if you make
inverted.
it dark grey, will it be light grey?
So this one, oh god, this needs to be light grey and this one needs to be dark grey. Yeah, it's not an optimal solution, is it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, that is super confusing.
It definitely has. This seems hacky,
Yeah.
says Garrett Smith. You're telling me? Yes.
Yeah.
Text align center. I'm not sure that's going to work because it's an image. I don't think text align would work on that.
There you go. We should rename this stream to Hack with Pumpkin.
Seems like there might be a margin or padding influencing things, influencing many things. Yes.
Yeah. Question is where.
I've just realised it's already gone 6 o'clock, but I'm going to try and remove this bullet point.
That first bullet point before we wrap up. Because, you know, it's Friday, 6 o'clock.
CSS. Style. Single. Bullet point. Kevin Powell's got a video on this.
Yeah, there was like you can select the first child of a somehow.
Has anybody thought of asking Pumpkin how to do it? Styling lists.
Yeah, he just looks in contempt.
I think first child would work.
Yeah. If you just select first child and then you... how do you remove the bullet points? Like something, none?
List style item, I think.
There you are.
First child CSS. This.
Oh, it's actually first child selector. How awesome is that? So what, like URL for... Oh no, it should be...
P, it's like this.
Yeah, but is it on the URL or... Oh, you're going to do it on the CSS class. No, I think you have to do it on...
P, first child.
So it's like the first paragraph.
Yes.
So I think you need to select...
We need Lee first child then. Whoa.
Yeah. Which is confusing.
You're telling me. Right, color, red. Okay, it's doing something. Woohoo. Okay. That's a relief, man.
Yeah.
List.
Style?
Style, type.
Ah.
Nada.
Nice.
Yeah, well, kind of. It's not.
What, didn't that do it?
It did do it, yeah.
There you go.
But, I mean, if I had more time, I would... Maybe that's not too difficult, actually. Ooh. Text align left. Maybe that needs to go on the Lee then. No, because it would be left by default. So, margin left. I need to fix this now. It's going to annoy me.
What are you fixing? Oh, that's kind of like a little bit off center.
Basically, this gap here.
So what's that green? So when you go to
it's the padding.
Padding 40.
That's better, isn't it? And now, whilst I'm here, for the sake of How can we line these up so they're not...
What's up with them?
Okay, now I have an idea. 94% match.
It's kind of not centered.
Yeah, padding.
They're in the center of its row.
That's not the best way of doing that, but it'll do for now.
Well, make it work.
Padding top 0.5. Yeah, and then we want the same on the length.
It should be with a dot because it's class.
Yep, good catch.
Did that do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just the whole thing really now is this movie info. Yes.
Yeah.
So just this one. Don't need this. Could do with... Actually, I probably shouldn't do that with padding. I should
What
do
are you
it
trying
with...
to do?
Just spread them out a bit.
Oh, I see. I would probably just...
Maybe it's that.
Yeah, I would probably just stick padding into it.
I'm sure there's a better way of doing it with flexbox. Bottom 1 EM.
Half EM?
What's the original? Oh, actually, it doesn't have that much at all.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, then. Just optimizing for nothing. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Ineza says Pumpkin is working on NapScript. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what about making the button a flex and then justify content setter and ooh. Okay. Let's give that a go.
I feel like that already...
Didn't expect that.
No, but that's because you already have flex declared on... I think you already have flex declared on the class that the button, all the buttons already have.
Yeah, but
Like
this isn't a class. This is just the tag.
Well, yeah, but when you go to HTML, you have flex already declared on the button container. And because those two are the divs.
Oh, Ineza, I'm sure it's a great idea. It's just my incompetence that's making it fall down. But yes, thank you all for your help. Remove the padding from the ool. Oh, this is kind of addictive. Like,
Have you already removed? Oh yeah, padding left. I feel like we're reading the old comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
We probably are.
Yeah, because you already removed the padding.
Could you not just align item center to get that effect? Which items?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I could.
The problem is that when people write a comment, it's not when we read the comment, and by the time we read it, we don't know what we're talking about.
And then we get this.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yes, so that's that. Well, thank you for sticking around through our hysteria and fun and games with the Netflix card.
I have to admit, 1 hour for this card from scratch is, I don't know, it feels like a really tight deadline to me, but I don't know any CSS.
Yeah. This is what I made earlier in my practice run.
Right. And it's different.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I see. Interesting. No, yeah, that's not.
Yes,
not
this is what I made earlier.
You need.
Did I just close it? No, it's here.
No, yeah.
Yeah. It's not really that different. But I didn't finish it. I was just having a go. And I thought, oh, this is going to be plain sailing. How wrong was I?
And it's funny, you misspelled irreverent on that one too.
Well, what can I say?
Cool.
It was fun. Plus, it also gives me confidence seeing you both struggle with it. Yeah.
Well, both struggle is a bit of a compliment to me, okay? Because I don't struggle with CSS. I just flat out can do nothing with it. So there you go.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think I've demonstrated that. I'm not that brilliant. Jose has summarized it nicely.
Dot.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, I did say we were going to talk about some polls, but we didn't get a chance to.
Oh, no.
However, shortly before the stream, I emailed everyone and said that you should vote on my poll of if you had to live off only one food for a month, which would you choose? It's exactly 50-50 now. I would go for carrots.
I did not read the question.
I just voted
for chocolate.
What, you just thought, which do you prefer, carrots or chocolate?
Yeah, pretty much. I just saw the thing and I just voted.
Well, of course I would choose chocolate for that, but if you could
I didn't read the question.
Only eat it for a month.
Right.
Carrots or chocolate?
Yeah.
I would say carrots. You could do so much with carrots, you know, roasted, raw.
Yeah, but with a month with chocolate would be so much better.
It wouldn't though. Like you get sick of chocolate very quickly, I reckon. So that's what. Anyway, if you feel like voting, drop your thoughts in the chat. And this conveniently shows off. Oh yeah, this is what I was banging on about last week. One div, multiple colors. My video has just gone live.
Really?
Well, I hope so. It was scheduled to. Yes, it has. Here we go. So if you want to check out how to make a pie chart with just one div, head on over.
A pie chart. Oh, yeah, right. Pie chart with one div. Yeah, because it's like all by degrees.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Super cool. Or you can make the flag of Ukraine with just one div.
Interesting.
And on that note, Michael will grab pumpkin.
Let's go.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for chatting. It was wonderful to speak to you all. I hope you come again next week. Yeah. So have a lovely weekend.
See you later, everyone. Wait.
Ow.